Do I leadership or not? No. I think I'd lose the leadership. And I saved one. So that's fine. I can't. With this deck, I can't really lose from reserve early. Because there are some cards that if I just lose, I lose the game. Like any of the sites, EBO, New Secret, or not, Echo Base Garrison would be really bad, maybe not necessarily lose the game. Rogue One would also be really bad to lose. And especially this is kind of rough. Against Huntdown, I'd really want to have some kind of one of the five, or one of the four. Either one of the three sites or Echo Base Garrison, one of the Echo cards. Or Echo Base Operations. Yeah, one of the five. So this coming turn, I think I have to do Garrison and the War Room. I guess I could up it to 7 because if I had Commander Luke, I wouldn't necessarily have to take Garrison. But I just don't want to be stuck in a loop of not being able to find Rogue One. And that's kind of bad because Luke to the War Room isn't really productive. So Luke's probably just going to have to go to the first marker, which is not ideal. Okay, but he didn't do a turn 1 Vader, which is weird. So he took Lord Vader into hand instead of Vader's castle, but he didn't deploy him. Alright, with Conductor Search, barriers just... And he didn't do a Conductor Search pull, but I'm imagining that there must be Blast Door control somewhere. So, does this ever mean that I can not pull Luke right now? No. I think I have to turn 3 EVO this. Not having any ships in hand. Let's see what goes on here. Well, actually, what am I talking about? I have combined fleet action. Getting Luke out is wow, yeah. Well, I don't have any ships, so actually maybe that's not the case. So one thing is that Rogue One is active right now. All three of the Echo stuff is not. Chandrila is in reserve. So I could Luke Mothma here. Yeah, I don't have any space. Okay, this seems fine then. Oh wait, that doesn't make any sense. Well, I mean, I guess I'd do it anyway. But I will have to shuffle before activating, so it's not like I'm guaranteed to have Rogue One. Okay. Alright, so yeah, it looks like probably Vader's castle was active last turn and he drew into it. I'd expect Vader to come out now. Interesting, so he doesn't deploy the Vader from hand. I guess that makes sense. Why bother if you can deploy from reserve and it's there now? So we know there is a backup Vader at the moment. Okay, that's good. He's giving me credit for Ice Storm here, which I don't have. I don't know. So he feels like he doesn't have to respect Ice Storm. I don't know if that's right or not. Okay, so Echo Base Operations here is out. Or is in reserve, I should say. Whoops, no. I meant to put it the other side. So if I draw now, just thinking if it's worth it to play Rogue One now or later. So I could draw 5 cards. This way I'll be able to draw. Yeah. Let's do it. Good. Interesting. Actually, he has Emperor's Enforcer in the deck and he pulled Lord Vader instead. I think that has to be a mistake. Okay, so there's P-59 in the deck. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where Vader's gonna go. I don't think it's worth it to pull with Commander Luke here. No, I'm not going to. This might be an orbital play, but I feel like I'm in such a great spot if it's not challenged that it seems worthwhile to do. Yeah, there's no secret plans, there's no code clearance, let's just do this now. Might force the grabber. And what I really want is some kind of Spiral, Tycho, or Red 8. I've got 3 react ships that could potentially, if Zuckus comes here, I mean, I have Bravo Fighter to do something, but I would like, that's too bad, both of the, I didn't know what was in my reserve because I haven't checked reserve specifically recently. Okay, there we go. So now I've got 8 ability against Zuckus. Alright, and +6. Now that I have Now that I have combined fleet action, +6 isn't really necessary for the rebel leadership. I'll keep the rebel leadership, but I could get another admiral going. I've got Admiral Akbar and Mon Calamari Admiral in the deck. But let's get rid of those two. I think I've got enough stuff for space that I can get rid of like some of the weaker. Okay. So there's 1-6. P59 is already there. Dengar can potentially hit me. Is it just moving in? Okay, he does have Dengar. So he might be going for that. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. So there's nothing to rescue for. The only thing I could want is Rogue 3, although actually what I'll do is I'll just walkling the Rogue 1 if it dies. Okay, it does die. It's unfortunate. Actually, how do I get... Do I grab this? Yeah, let's grab that one. I wonder if I can try to find Commander Luke here, because I don't want to activate garrison for Luke. Yeah, let's see what we can get with rescue here. This might get grabbed, but that's fine. Okay, there is the ice storm, which is kind of nice. Yeah, let's take ice storm. Oh wait, no, redemption could have got Luke back. That was wrong. I should have taken redemption. But I don't want to... Okay, whatever. Hopefully I draw Luke for Destiny here. Just keeps Dengar around. Alright, let's hope that the one card I used was randomly Luke, but it was! That's so lucky. I guess there are two cards that could randomly find Luke, but either way, that was really lucky. Alright, so 3, 6. Alright, so wait, no, I can't activate more. Alright, so we're just 4-strain here. So I don't, even though Dengar is here, and I could really crush him here, it's just not worth the possibility of getting hit with Rogue One. Although actually, wait, why did I just... No, this is fine. I was thinking I could potentially have not drained. I just think he has kick, is the other part of the equation. And so he could hit and then... Now we can actually lose from the top here. If I can find rogue 3, I can get Corn on rogue 1 and then Wedge on rogue 3. Rogue 3 will be pretty vulnerable to being hit, but rogue 1 should be pretty much invulnerable at that point. He takes the second dark time, so he wants to battle here, and so that means he wants to try to get around Wedge. Again, this is indicating to me that I want to beep up the 4th marker. With these cards in hand, okay, so is he going for it right this moment? That's weird if he is. So there is Mara, so he knows he can get to 5, but I'm immune less than 6, even if he prevents me from being able to cancel. This battle won't end favorably. It's possible he just wants to move into the first marker, and I don't have, well I do, so then I just deploy red 8 not as a react and pull simple tricks. So it could be that he thinks I'm shield busted, which I mean, I am, but I have a shield puller starship. So I just put that to Hoth. I guess I should have kept a core. No. I'm thinking about combined fleet action. If he attacks here, I've got like no power whatsoever because it's messing that all up. And if I had a capital starship, that would very much change, especially with me playing red 8. So I'm wondering if it would have been better. I did see Maul earlier. I don't think it makes sense to try to preemptively play Obi in this situation. So yeah, Corrin going here makes no sense because Vader could go here. Possibly Corrin going to the meditation chamber late is something I could pursue. And let's lose from reserve. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't really have a productive thing to spend force on, so let's just do that. Possibly I can get Rogue 3 or something. Let's just take a look at what's in here. Rogue 3 is in here. The rest of the destinies are pretty bad. That's fine. See, so he only has 1 force. He can't play Dark Time. 2, 6, 7. We'll play this still. I think there's nothing he can do to stop me canceling. So I'm just gonna do that. There's this moves. Just to make myself safe at the site. I think just with the way things are going, as long as I don't throw here, I'm fine. How we battle. That was nice, and drew the one good destiny in the deck. So this could actually potentially cause some overflow. I wasn't expecting, well, yeah, I would have had to draw the 5 in order for it to help. No reason not to just cancel. Even though it is a 1, I still want to cancel it. So I think he has a kick, as evidenced by his play earlier, but still I draw out the kick here, which is nice. Okay, he concedes. But yeah, even if he has the kick, of course, like we've got me doing 7 damage a turn to him doing 2, and we both are losing to Visage and Luke being secure. So yeah, and he mentions that EVO is his worst matchup. I think I agree. Hunt Down is probably among the decks I'd like to see as I'm playing EVO. So yeah, because it's just I mean, even was fortunate to hit Rogue One with Dengar. So even with that, this is what ended up happening. I got lucky in that I found Luke there, although I could have gotten Luke with Redemption. I kind of misplayed that. There are just too many outs for you. It's just too easy to have a secured Luke and to have damage that Hunt Down can't contest. And Hunt Down is one of the few decks that can't independently set up a resistance, so you can actually get the drain of 3 and 3. So it's a nightmare for Hunt Down. So fairly straightforward game for me. Alright, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.